Hello from Freedomtax Accounting. We're an accounting firm where we have been providing quality tax and accounting services now for over 20 years. If you're new to this channel, we provide strategies for small business owners so they can achieve their financial goals. In this video, we're going to show you how to complete or how to fill out the IRS W-9 form. Now note that even though the W-9 form is an IRS form, you don't send it to the IRS. The IRS will not ask you to send them a W-9 form. The W-9 form usually is because another business or another person is asking your information or your business information because they need that information from you, because most probably they're making you or your business some kind of payment. And if a business or an individual is paying you or paying your business, most probably at the end of the year, they need to generate a 1099 form to report that income that they're paying you or they're paying your business. And they're just making you fill out this W-9 form now. Why? Because they need your name, they need your business name, they need your or your business address, but most importantly, they need your tax identification number. If you're self-employed, you're going to provide them with your social security number. If you are a business, they're going to need your IRS EIN number. If you are an individual who doesn't have a social security number, then you need to provide them with your ITIN number. So that's the reason another person or a business is making you fill out the W-9 form, because they just need that information from you so they can generate the 1099 form at the end of the year. Okay, it's a way for them to get your information during the year, because they do have some kind of tax reporting that they need to make under your name and under your tax ID. Okay, now if you need more information on the W-9 form, you can just go to the IRS website, go here where it says search, okay, and you put there W-9. You search and you go here to where it says about W-9 form, and this is the IRS website where it tells you all the information that you need concerning the IRS W-9 form. Now, where do we get the W-9 form? You just go to Google. Go to Google and you search W-9 form. Okay, now usually the first result says irs.gov, IRS, and it says PDF. That's the one you want. You want the PDF version of the W-9 form. So you click on the link, and depending on your operating system, you can fill out the W-9 form online with the browser, and then you just download it with the information, or you may have to download the PDF to your computer and then fill out the form using your PDF program. Okay, so this is the W-9 form. As you can see, it says a request for taxpayer identification number and certification. See, this is a form that a business or a person is making you fill out because they need information from you. And as you can see, it says give form to the requester. Do not give or send to the IRS. Okay, so how do you fill it out? The first thing is that you need to put your name. Okay, now even though if you're operating under a business, an LLC or a corporation, you still have to put your name on this form. Okay, so you put your name. Okay, then here put your business name. Now if you are self-employed, independent contractor, and you're working under your name, then you can leave this line in blank. If you have a DBA, if you have a fictitious name, then you put your DBA on this line. Now, but if you have a corporation or an LLC, then you have to put your business name, your business legal name, okay? For example, let's just put example LLC, okay? Or corp, whatever business structure you have, okay? Now, the third part, okay, basically you're going to show them what type of legal business structure you have. Now, if you are self-employed, meaning that you're working by yourself under your name, under your social, you are an individual sole proprietor. You click this button right here, okay? Now, if you have an LLC and you are the only owner of the LLC, and your LLC is filing taxes under Schedule C form, you also mark this box, okay? Now, if you have a corporation, not an LLC, if you have a corporation or an incorporation and your business files Form 1120, then you are a C corporation. If you have a corporation or an Inc. and you file Form 1120S, then you are an S corporation, okay? Now, if you are not working under a business, under a corporation, or under an LLC, and you have a partnership with someone, then you are a partnership. Or if you have a trust or an estate, then you click trust or estate. Now, if you have an LLC, okay, and your LLC, even though it is a single member LLC, and your LLC does not file taxes on Form Schedule C, remember, single member LLCs that file on Schedule C, they need to click this box over here. But if you have an LLC that does not file under Schedule C, you choose limited liability company, and remember that the LLC has, depending on how your tax structure, your LLC has different ways of filing taxes. Okay, if you want more information on how your LLC can file taxes, we're gonna put a link on the top of this video right now. Okay, now if your LLC chose to file taxes as a C corporation, meaning that your LLC is filing the corporate tax return Form 1120, you are a C corporation. So here you mark LLC, limited liability company, but in this box here, you put the letter C to let them know that you're an LLC filing taxes as a C corporation. Now, if your LLC is filing taxes as an S corporation, meaning that is filing Form 1120S, instead of C, here you put S. If your LLC files Form 1065, which is a partnership return, then here you put P. So you need to mark the LLC and then put here the type of tax return that your LLC files, okay? If you don't have any of the above, then you just put other, okay? Now, this part is really not that important. Basically, the business that is asking for the W-9, they just want to make sure to have your correct name, your correct address, and your correct tax ID number. So don't stress so much if you make a mistake in Section 3, okay? Now, Section 4 are exceptions. 99% of the times, you leave this in blank, okay? We've done this for over 20 years, and I think that we have only had to fill this part out like once, okay? But if you need to know what the exemptions are, you can just scroll down on your W-9 form to the part where it says line 4 exceptions, and here you can read if your business qualifies for one of these exceptions, okay? So let's go back. All right, so line 5, you put your business address and you follow this rule. You need to put your number, the street, the apartment, the suite, okay? So here, let's say you put 1012 East Osceola Parkway, and here you put Orlando, Florida 34744. So here you put your city, the state, and your zip code, okay? Requester's name here, this is optional. You can put the name of the person or the business that is requesting you to fill out the W-9 form. But once again, it is optional, okay? List account numbers, this is also optional. You don't have to fill this out. And this is the most important part of the W-9, the taxpayer identification number, or your TIN. Now, if you are working as self-employed or a sole proprietor and you're working under your name and your social security number, here you put your social security number in these boxes. Now, one trick is to click on each box and then put the number inside. Okay, see how it fills it out? And you put the numbers inside. Because, see, and you just write down the numbers and it fills it out. Okay, now if you are working under a business, if you're working under a corporation or an LLC or a trust, then your business has an IRS EIN number, an employer identification number. If you're working under a business that has an EIN, you do not fill out your social security number part. You leave that in blank. And over here, you fill out your EIN number, okay? And you just fill it out, okay? Then you scroll down and see where it says here sign. You put your signature here, you put the date, and you basically print this out and you're done. As you can see, it's a very simple form to fill out, okay? So that's how you fill out your W-9 form. Remember that this form, usually someone or a business is requesting this form because they're going to make you some kind of payment and they just want to have in their system your information in order to make payments towards you. And at the end of the year, they're going to provide you with a 1099 and they need this information from you in order to generate the 1099 form. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. We hope you have received value out of this video. If you have, like and share this information with other business owners that can take advantage of this information. Remember that we provide strategies for small business owners to achieve your financial goals. If that is a topic that you like, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Remember that we are praying for you, praying for your family, and praying for your business. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.